Hey everybody, it's Dr. Will Cole. We're live here on Facebook and live here on Instagram. I picked Instagram first, Facebook. Don't get a complex. But we're live here in a functional medicine health center where we see patients around the world via webcam and phone evaluations and consultations. We see people via Skype and FaceTime and Google Hangouts. And we see patients locally in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. About 80% of our patients are done virtually via webcam. So we've been doing these Facebook Lives talking about different functional medicine health topics where we dig into the research and science and practical health tips for you to implement into your life. Today is Casual Tuesday, guys, so don't judge me for my hoodie. Don't judge me. Normally I look way more professional than this, but I can dress like normal people on Tuesdays. That's exciting. All right, so today we're going to talk all about sugar. And we put, for all the research and science down below, we put full list of all the sugars we're going to talk about because people are like, what the heck should I eat? What are healthy sugars? What are unhealthy sugars? So I want to decode all of this and break it down for you because the average American consumes about 130 pounds of sugar every year. That's a lot of sugar, guys. And it is not good. Most health problems that we see today are caused by or aggravated by or made worse by eating too much sugar and processed foods that cause inflammation in our body. Thanks for the likes and all of the hearts on Facebook. All right, so it's implicated in many, many health problems, from heart disease to cancer to diabetes to autoimmune conditions. The list goes on and on. Sugar is no good for our health. So let's look at the ugly first. What are the sugars that I would put in my ugly list? Again, this is subjective, guys. Don't judge me. This is subjective, but I would say whether you call it ugly or bad, it's going to be one of these. It's not good for you. And I would say the ugly is going to be high fructose corn syrup. It's processed. It's pro-inflammatory. It's not good for our health. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Is this Shaman Durek? Do I have Shaman Durek? How are you doing? I have the world famous Shaman Durek on Instagram Live, guys. I can't believe this. All right, so the high fructose corn syrup is one of them. I would also say artificial sweeteners. Sorry for all the low carb people. They think just because it's low carb, it's healthy for you. I disagree. Sucralose or Splenda, aspartame, these artificial sweeteners are not good for you. I would not recommend them. They are linked to dysbiosis and problems in the microbiome. It's linked to triggering diabetes and weight loss resistance in some people in the medical literature. So I would not recommend these artificial sweeteners, even though they're low carb. They're made in a chemistry lab that are not healthy as a general rule. The ugly list, meaning they're slightly maybe better than the bad list is slightly better than the ugly list. So that I would say agave, nectar or agave syrup is on this bad list. Look, it's touted as, the healthy sweetener. It's in a lot of healthy foods. It is low glycemic. It's low glycemic because it's high in fructose, and fructose is slower to break down. It's hard on our liver. It's linked to increasing fatty liver problems. It's just not good as a general rule. So thanks so much for the kind comments. And so look out for that. Agave syrup, it's on the bad list, guys. Brown rice syrup, it's on the bad list, guys. And I also would say in general, these sort of processed natural food sweeteners are on the bad list. Too much of it's not good. On the good list, I would say stevia is on the good list as a general rule. Again, none of these things on the good list I would use in excess, but as if your go-to sweetener, I would say that on the good list would be stevia. I like raw stevia. It's from a plant, or stevia plant. Stevia plant's a green leaf, and you can dry it up and get the powdered raw stevia. You also can get more of the processed kind, which relatively better than the ugly and the bad list. I'm also like monk fruit, which is another low-carb sweetener, healthy low-carb sweetener, just like stevia. Monk fruit, and also sugar alcohols. I like xylitol as another sugar alcohol that I like. Those are three low-carb sweeteners that I personally use the most in my life. And then if you like more sugar, that is not a low-carb option, if you have a better tolerance to carbohydrates, because we all have a different tolerance to sugars. some people aren't going to do well on these, but people that tolerate higher sugars, raw honey is a good option. Like Manuka honey is a great option, has a lot of good enzymes and nutrients in there, as well as raw, like whole maple syrup. Grade B maple syrup has some minerals in that as well for people that tolerate these higher sugar options. And someone's mentioning on Instagram, coconut palm syrup. Coconut sugar can be a good option too. That is, again, it's sugar, but it's better tolerated. It is overall, I would put it on the good list. And all of these, I would put relatively good. They're not something that you want to have in excess. Even these low carb sugars on the good list, like stevia and xylitol, too much of it can cause GI issues and GI upset, not something that you want to use in excess. So it's all about moderation. It's all about what's best for your body and finding the right amount for you. But I actually put in the in the comment section below on Facebook, Instagram, hop on over to Facebook, and you can get the full list with all the health research tips and the amounts that we recommend as a general rule as well. So hopefully that was educational, guys. That's my good, bad, and ugly sugar list. For more information about what we do in functional medicine, you can go to drwillcole.com. We'll put the link in the comment section below. And we have video classes that dig into this stuff more. And we have free webcam health evaluations for people around the world to get a functional medicine perspective on what you're going through. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time online.